Top 10 most hated NBA players of all time. There's something magnetic, and divisive about the NBA's most polarizing players. In the history of basketball, some stars have been adored and revered, while others have sparked intense hatred. These are players fans love to hate, whether because of their on-court antics, off-court controversies, or simply their undeniable ability to get under opponents' skin. Today, we're diving deep into the top 10 most hated NBA players of all time. These are the names that bring out the loudest boos, the fiercest rivalries, and the most passionate debates. Number 10, LeBron James, the king with a polarizing throne. Starting off the list is a name impossible to ignore, LeBron James. Love him or hate him, LeBron is undeniably one of the greatest players of all time, but his path to greatness has been littered with controversy and backlash. The moment that really ignited the hate was his 2010 ESPN special, The Decision, where he publicly announced his move from Cleveland to Miami live on television. Fans saw it as arrogant, self-aggrandizing, and disrespectful, and the backlash was fierce. Social media exploded with memes and criticism, and LeBron's reputation as a humble hometown hero took a hit. Add in the ongoing GOAT debates, which often pit LeBron against Michael Jordan, and his candid, sometimes political social media presence, and you have a recipe for divided opinion. For many NBA fans, LeBron's dominance feels like an unavoidable shadow. He's a lightning rod for fans who root for the underdog or who simply don't like his style of play or public persona. But the irony? That very hate has helped cement his legacy as a figure you can't ignore. Number 9, Zaza, the dirty play that changed playoffs. At number 9, we have Zaza, a player whose name will forever be linked with one infamous moment. In the 2017 Western Conference Finals, Pachulia's close defense caused Kawhi Leonard to land awkwardly, suffering a serious ankle injury that arguably changed the entire series. Critics accused Pachulia of deliberately trying to injure Leonard, a charge he and the NBA vehemently denied. Still, the damage was done. Fans of the Spurs and even neutrals despised Pachulia. He became the poster boy for dirty play, despite his generally solid and physical style. His reputation as a reckless, dangerous player overshadowed his contributions on the court. This incident is a powerful example of how one moment, perceived or real, can define a player's legacy in the eyes of millions. Number 8, Bruce Bowen, the defensive pest who crossed the line. Coming in at 8 is Bruce Bowen, a player who made his name as one of the league's fiercest defenders. Bowen was a key piece of the San Antonio Spurs championship teams, but he was also infamous for his aggressive, sometimes borderline dirty style of defense. He was known for hard fouls, sliding into shooters, and psychological tactics that many found irritating, if not outright unsportsmanlike. Opposing fans and players alike hated Bowen's style, calling him the pest or even the dirtiest player of his era. But ask Spurs fans, and they'll say Bowen was a crucial factor in their championships. His legacy is a reminder that sometimes hate comes from respect and from doing the dirty work that others don't want to do. But that doesn't make him any less hated outside his own fan base. Number 7, Ben Simmons, talent overshadowed by controversy. At number 7 is a more recent figure, Ben Simmons. Once hailed as a rising star with immense potential, Simmons' fall from grace has been dramatic and public. His refusal to shoot in crucial moments, criticism of his defense, and the way he left the Philadelphia 76ers amidst mental health struggles and trade demands have made him a lightning rod for fan frustration. Simmons' story is tragic and complex. A mix of mental health challenges, performance pressure, and a career derailed by off-court issues. But for many fans, the disappointment turned into outright disdain. Social media buzzed with memes and harsh judgments. Fans labeled him unmotivated, soft, and a liability, all of which fueled his place among the most hated players today. Number 6, Russell Westbrook, the intense showman who divides fans. Next up is Russell Westbrook, one of the most electrifying and polarizing players in the modern NBA. Known for his triple-double prowess and relentless energy, Westbrook's style is not for everyone. Fans admire his athleticism and passion, but others criticize his inefficiency, questionable shot selection, and emotional outbursts. His aggressive, all-in approach has made him a fan favorite and a target for haters at the same time. When his teams lose, he often bears the brunt of the blame. Westbrook's fiery personality and unpredictable play make him a player you either love to watch or love to hate, and sometimes both at the same time. Number 5. Joel Embiid, the charismatic braggart who riles up rivals. At the halfway point is Joel Embiid, a dominant force on the court and a master of social media banter off it. Embiid's confident trash talk and playful taunting have made him one of the NBA's most entertaining and irritating figures. He's built a huge fan base with his skill and humor, but also earned a legion of haters who see his swagger as arrogance. His off-court antics often overshadow his on-court brilliance, making him a love-hate figure in the league. Embiid's story highlights how personality and presence can be just as polarizing as talent. Number 4. Rudy Gober, defensive titan with a controversial side. Rudy Gober ranks number 4, known for his defensive dominance, but also for moments that spark controversy. While Gober's shot blocking and rim protection have earned him Defensive Player of the Year titles, his cautious stance during the early days of the COVID-19 pandemic and sometimes cold demeanor led to public criticism. Fans and media have dissected his personality and approach, making him a divisive figure. His style of play, dominant but sometimes seen as one-dimensional, adds to the mixed feelings about him. Gober's story shows how off-court actions can quickly affect public perception. Number 3. Meta Sanderford Artest, from villain to redemption. Coming in third is the infamous Meta Sanderford Artest, formerly known as Ron Artest. Artest's name is forever linked to the NBA's darkest moment, the Malice at the Palace brawl in 2004. His involvement in the fight between players and fans led to the longest suspension in NBA history at the time. For years, Artest was the league's most hated player, vilified by fans and media alike. But his story didn't end there. In later years, Artest reinvented himself, becoming a passionate advocate for mental health and a respected figure off the court. His journey from hated villain to admired mentor is one of the most compelling redemption stories in sports history. Number 2. Bill Laimbeer, the bad boy who thrived on hate. At number 2 is Bill Laimbeer, a key member of the Detroit Pistons' Bad Boys era, a team defined by its physical, aggressive style. Laimbeer was notorious for his hard fouls, flopping, and willingness to push the rules. His confrontational style made him a favorite among his teammates, but one of the most hated players by opponents and fans. His unapologetic approach to physical basketball made him a symbol of toughness and intimidation, but also of dirty play. Laimbeer's legacy is a reminder that sometimes players wear the hate as a badge of honor. Number 1. Draymond Green, the modern NBA's ultimate villain. Topping the list is Draymond Green, the modern embodiment of a villain on the court. Green's fiery personality, trash talk, and frequent flagrant fouls have made him a constant target of fan frustration and media criticism. He's a 3-time NBA champion and one of the best defenders in the game, but his on-court antics often overshadow his brilliance. Fans either love his passion or hate his provocations. His intense competitiveness pushes teammates and opponents alike, but it also earns him a reputation as one of the league's most hated players. What's your verdict? Now it's your turn. Who do you think deserves the title of the most hated NBA player? Are there names missing from this list? Or do you find yourself rooting for one of these controversial stars despite the hate? Let us know in the comments below. Your opinion shapes this ongoing conversation. And if this countdown got your heart racing, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell to catch more stories that dig deep into the highs, lows, and drama of the sports world. Because in the NBA, heroes and villains live side by side, and the hate is just part of the game.